Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Hi, my name's Michael, and I just wanted to do a very quick little spiel about depth of field and sensor size. Basically, diagram, alright? What is a crop sensor, okay? Same picture, same lens, same aperture, alright? Everything the same settings, alright? If you don't move the camera on the tripod, say you mount it on the tripod and you're taking a photo of this guy, what is happening if I have, let's say this is the full frame shot, and then I put on the crop sensor camera with the same lens, I'm going to suddenly have an image like this. Okay, all I'm doing is cropping in on that image. The original image, it's a smaller shot because it's a smaller sensor, and that's exactly what's happening. Okay, the out of focus area in here, which is this included in both these photos, is going to be exactly the same. Alright, it's not going to appear different. Okay, it's going to be exactly the same. This out of focus area is going to be the same as on the DX as it is on the full frame. Now, why is this important? Because as you can see, my composition has changed. To go from full frame to DX, it's cropped in, as you say, a crop sensor. Alright, so it's cropped in. So what happens in this case? If I wanted to get the same composition, I'd have to step back, wouldn't I? So I'd have to take my DX camera and step back to get the same composition. Now, when you do that, when you step back, when you increase your distance from your subject, this is the important thing that I think most people are missing. Okay, and please take note of this. What happens is the further you are from your subject, the greater the depth of field is going to be. If you're very close to your subject, the depth of field is going to be very narrow. Okay, now when you're going further away from your subject, the depth of field increases. This is why we have this phenomenon happening with DX lenses, whereby their depth of field is not as good, or the out of focus area is not as blurry as on the full frame. Actually, you can achieve exactly the same results if you manipulate things, but important thing to take home from this is don't get caught up in it. You will get good out of focus areas in your photos with a DX sensor if you know what you're doing. Just be aware that subject distance, camera to subject distance, is very important when it comes to depth of field. Okay, and you'll really know about this if you do any sort of macro photography. You'll be very aware of it, because when you're taking macro photos, and I mean really close, you know, you're a centimeter away from your subject, okay, the depth of field just becomes microscopic. I mean, it's ridiculous. You know, you've got the end of something tiny in focus and the other end out of focus, and that's the way it is. That's the characteristics of lenses. Okay, so I hope that helps everybody, and I will try and make more videos soon. Most of the other videos I did about this subject went for at least 20 minutes, so I've really sort of dumbed it down for this one, but I hope that's clear. Basically, the important take-home thing is, to sum it up once again, subject to camera distance. That's what's important, okay? And that's what's increasing when you use the same lens on a DX camera, alright? You have to increase your subject distance to get the same composition. Therefore, your depth of field is increasing. That's all that's happening, alright? It's quite simple. It all makes sense. It's just maths, really. Okay, have a good day, and I hope to see you again soon.